Rear window size, key fob, double tap to open, but if the car is on, it's automatic. So decent amount of storage space. That's one carry-on, and you could fit several more on here. And then automatic for it to let it go down. What's going on, everyone? This week's rental is the Audi Q5 four-door SUV Quattro. This model comes in white with fat 19-inch rims, sporty edition. Nice aggressive styling. S-line, powered by a V6. Let's hit that back. V8. Rear-wheel drive engine. Let's take a hop in the back. So 6 feet. And hop in the back. And knee test. About half a hand size. Pretty roomy and comfortable back here. You have actually door speakers or tweeters on the side area for cup holders. You also have vents back here, lighting up here. In the middle you have vent controls, 12-volt charging area, and USB-C. This can fit 3 people, but there's a little elevated area right here, so technically it's just a 2-seater. The center locks down as an armrest, and if you press the little button, it comes out with 2 cup holders, which is interesting, and you can have area on the bottom for storage. So this is really meant to be a 4-seater, 2 adults in the back. Very good headroom. I don't feel claustrophobic or anything like that. Nice enough leg room, very comfortable leather, luxurious on the interior in the back. So let's hop in the front and see what we have up there. So as I hop in the front, greeted with nice all digital dash. On the side you have preset seatings. You also have automatic locks. You have side rear view controls. You have automatic windows. You also have a child-proof lock as well. On the bottom you have access to that area. And then you also have cup holder area. The center dash console is pretty nice. like I said, all digital. It takes a little bit of getting used to because you have your fuel gauge right here, and your tach and your speedometer are in straight lines and not your usual circled area that you're used to. Moving to the side, you have your indicator, lane indicator changers, you have your light, you have your cruise control lever, steering wheel rat, you have your Bluetooth controls, and then also this changes the views of the center console. So you could change it to whatever suits your needs. Paddle shifters, and then also wiper controls on the right hand side. Okay, middle console, you have a big 8-inch, 9-inch screen, touch controls. This is a little bit awkward, is your AC controls are push buttons to change the ACs. You have heated seat controls. You have your select driving options right here. You have an area, small storage area with connections, USB connections, and 12-volt connections as well too. Moving on, here is your electronic parking brake, your gear shifter, which is a little bit different. You go press on the button for press up for reverse, down for drive, and then if you need to park, you just press on this button right here. You have extra storage, which is convenient for cell phones. What's weird is the volume control for audio is on the passenger side, but that's all right. You have your 2 cup holders, center console. You have here, which you could also move to expose more room, and you have a USB-C connector right there. Moving on over to the glove compartment, you have decent storage space. And then moving up at the front, you have your sunroof and moonroof controls, and your lighting switches as well too. So moonroof you can control, and it's one of those infinity ones that reaches all the way to the back as well. Overall, very comfortable with the leather seating. Very comfortable ride as well. One thing to note is for taller drivers, I'm used to having the armrest on the side reach back further so that I could rest my arm here while I'm driving, but I kind of had to lean forward, but that's not really a big thing. So very nice interior for a luxury SUV. So let's take her on the road and see what happens up there. Alright, so this is the first German luxury brand vehicle I was able to rent and test drive on a long trip. The Audi Q5 Quattro SUV, and it lives up to the luxury brand name. Rides really, really comfortably. Has plenty of power for acceleration. I mean, I'm cruising at 80, and if I need to go to 100 to pass up some cars, there's plenty of power there. The smooth ride is due to the nice suspension and also leather seats that are in the car. Braking is responsive, so is the steering. I can weave in and out of traffic like it was kind of like a sedan. And surprisingly, it has good, or I would say decent, gas mileage for an SUV. On a full tank, I could get about 500 odd miles, though it is a little bit pricey on the pocketbook. About $40 on regular fuel to fill up its 15-gallon tank. Has plenty of technology features, probably way more than I could probably even use during this rental period. One nice thing is the blind spot detection. You have one that's right here that lights up, and then also on the side mirror as well. You have your compass in the rear view mirror, which is nice. But on this 200-mile trip, what I have been using is the cruise control with automatic front collision sensor. So I could be going, and let's say I pull behind this car, which is going, oh, never mind. He's pulling in front of me, which is going slower. Then the car automatically slows down as well, and then it speeds back up to its set cruising speed, which is really a big deal. Let me show you real quick. I'll go in here, so I have the cruise control set, and then I'm about to go towards this 18-wheeler, and you see it slow down from 74, and I'm just like cruising along. And then let's wait until some of these cars pass me. So I'm going 56 because that's what the car is going. I'm going to pass it up, and now you can hear it's just speed right back up to its 80 miles per hour speed limit. That is such a game changer. I'm pretty sure this feature is in other cars and other vehicles that I have rented in the past, but I've just never really used it because I have never really gone on a long trip like this. But it is definitely a game changer for long journeys. What's also great is now that it's, oh, and then you have your collision sensor. So if you get too close, it will light up and will slow down. Since it's getting hotter and we're heading into the summer months, what's great is that it doesn't have the engine stop when you're at a complete halt. So what is troublesome about that is that when it's hot and the engine shuts off to save gas, it also turns off the AC. So you would always have to lift your feet off the brake and kind of move forward a little bit for the engine to kick in. But the Audi Q5 does not have that feature, but it still has the benefit of the gas mileage savings of it. It wasn't a big deal in the colder months, but now that it is winter, now that it's summer, then it really does make a difference. Of course, you're gonna get great audio from here, and some of the ergonomics you will have to get used to, like volume control on the passenger side way over there that you have to reach over. That's kind of weird, and also the AC controls is a little bit different as well. The screen is kind of popping up from the dash, but you're sitting so high up, the visibility in this car is pretty great all around. There is a few blind spots that you will have to turn your head over to take a look at. So, but overall, it's a nice steady stance and a ride. So I would definitely rate this as an A for a rental, especially in the luxury brand. It's an entry-level luxury brand, so definitely, especially on long road trips, but it will hold its own in the city as well, just weaving in and out.